like they did off the coast of Alaska Wednesday. Retired four-star General Jack Keane joins me now. General, are we being challenged everywhere, and can the U.S. military cope?
Yeah, well, that's a great question, Stuart. I mean, the reality is China and Russia have established a strategic partnership enabled by North Korea and Iran. And this axis that has come together in an alliance, and let's call it for what it really is, collaboration and cooperation is real. Give you an example. China has literally revitalized Russia's defense industrial base. They are cranking out now hundreds of tanks and fighting vehicles and artillery pieces where they were taking old tanks out of the boneyard just a few months ago. Iran has a manufacturing factory in Russia producing drones. China is financing Iran's war in the Middle East. Why? Because they're buying all of Iran's oil. By and large, the sanctions, we're not doing anything about it. And Iran is flush with money, and that's how they've got all these missiles, 130 to 150,000 in the hands of the Hezbollah, tens of thousands in the hands of the Houthis, who've managed to shut down the Suez Canal, for weeks. And the mission has failed in terms of preventing that from happening in the mind of the commander of U.S. forces in the region, who's appealing for assistance on this from the Secretary of Defense. So this is the threat that we're facing, Stuart. I'm on a congressional commission, been on it for 18 months, bipartisan, and we conclude the threats from these nations are serious and dangerous and something we have not seen. Why? Because they're buying all of Iran's oil, by and large. The sanctions, we're not doing anything about it. And Iran is flush with money, and that's how they've got all these missiles, 130 to 150,000 in the hands of the Hezbollah, tens of thousands in the hands of the Houthis, who've managed to shut down the Suez Canal, for weeks. And the mission has failed in terms of preventing that from happening in the mind of the commander of U.S. forces in the region, who's appealing for assistance on this from the Secretary of Defense. So this is the threat that we're facing, Stuart. I'm on a congressional commission, been on it for 18 months, bipartisan, and we conclude the threats from these nations are serious and dangerous and something we have not seen since World War II. And the likelihood is real that the United States could be involved in multiple theaters of war at the same time as we were in World War II, because look at what's already happening.
The United States of America, the chief, first frontline soldier, the United States of America, state tax lines, the chief, soldier, soul, the war, let's come and fight. Let's see where the sword come in might and strength to a mighty man, and heads of beds to many wicked men across the sea, across the sky, across the land, to many wars of a man in different lands. They mingled in their righteous and some is holy. Let's go to war to see who really for me. In this war, I'm the first front line. Man, horseman, coming to horse the line. I stick the taxes in the line. I'm coming first. Anybody go against my country getting hurt. Assassination, that's my instrument. I got a gun, nigga, and I'm full of it. I wanna use it, bring the peace to my sword in motion. I'm assassination niggas in my heart and quotients, and quoting words of a scripture like a preacher. I'm coming just like a man, the teacher. I'm coming to assassinate all the harm, wicked mans. Let's navigate this war. Let's navigate these hearts. Let's navigate emotion, operate these wicked hearts. In this land of a righteous man, I'm first front. In line in over line when they line in. Let's line the war, let's order all the different motions. Oversolded in the first front line in motion. I like the airstrike to you with the jet and land. I'm telling you before I do it, I'm a righteous man. I like this on my path first to on my head. With the AK-47 riddle you enhance. A band's in the opera song, I like the comment first. I like the psalm at first, but I like the psalm at hearse. Giving you caskets is the end, my decision. Of this instruments, I like the psalm, you give you visions. I'm giving you visions of aquafeet. Opera songs, the acapella for geography. I'm telling you all the motions of a soldier law. Who in the first front line, who come to war you lie. I'll come to war in all the motions of this wicked land and country, islands, all in coasting. The USA, the first line, the chief soldier to my news and lines and headlines. Put the heads in all you lines. I'm about to line all you wicked jail and all you guys. All you guys are dead and all you lies. I like the state tax first. Paper my lines, paper my rhymes. A rhyme is in my line and lines. I'm the chief first, so the head in line. I come to horse it. I got a jet, I'm air striking. I got a tank, I'm land and air striking. I got a cannon and a gun and in the AK lock. I got a AK-47 come to rip you lock. The chief first front line soldier, the Coitier, so the first line, all you guys, in the war of the nation, all you guys, the tax fine, the first money here, will not a discipline and reappear in all my hearings, of the news, of the headline, all you guys, all the countries, all the nations, all the eyes, all the islands, I come to hear all the news of a chief, of a first, so the lot in news of the wicked man separate from righteous men. Let's see who the wicked man see, what he see, he wanna do and wanna be, and let's let he hear all the words that I psalm. Let's make it clear, let's come and make it clear, all the war come in motion. All the wicked guns in the tanks, let come in motion. Let's separate you from my house of a prison clear. Let's distribute all the weapons, let's make it clear. He righteous or he holy, he like the war in psalms. Let's opera acapella harm. Let's harm another man, let's see if he righteous here. Let's see if he wicked or he righteous, make it clear. He won the war, let's go to war. I'm the first in line. I got a horse, all you headlines, all in lines. Let's put the war in headlines, and head you lies. And put your head in the line, and all you lies. The casket or the dead grave, let's make it clear. I got an AK-47, make it rip you clear. I like to rip it, cannon over horse and near. I got a big ball shooting, now the cannon's clear. very clear and very clear.